Anna, you are officially a two-time Olympian. What does it mean to be going back to the Olympics this summer in Paris?
It's really exciting. I think that this time around I was almost more nervous at Olympic trials than I was in 2021. I felt like in 2021 I kind of was able to sneak my way onto the team versus this year. People know who I am. They know what I've been able to run. So it was definitely more of like it was still exciting, but more of a relief to make the team than anything else because I knew the kind of training I had been doing. I knew the kind of times I was ready to run. And I was just so nervous about doing it right and getting it done. And so I'm so excited that we got it done.
And I know you talked at the trials a little bit about when you were in Tokyo for the Olympics for the first time around, just kind of the feeling and what it was like for your first Olympics. But then you mentioned like the maturity and especially what you felt maybe over the last 6 months. I've known you for what a decade now. I feel like you've always been so mature and wise beyond your years. But how do you feel like maybe, the maturity has helped prepare you for going in for competition the second time around?
Well, thank you for saying I've always been mature. I appreciate that. I think that a lot of it is just feeling more secure in my place in this sport, having a better understanding of what works for me and what I will and won't do, and saying no to the things that I won't do, and going out of my way to make sure the things I feel I need are getting done. And that's, leading all the way up to the games, not just the day of the race. That's honestly like a whole month out is starting that process of like, okay, what doesn't serve me? What do I have time for? What do I not have time for? And orienting my schedule that way. And I think that I've just gotten a lot better at being regulated. Like there's so much excitement. There's so much hype and everyone's like, you're going to the Olympics. Like, oh my, but I need to stay right here because I am going to the Olympics. I am excited, but I know how much work I still have left to do. And if I'm just riding this wave up and down, it makes it that much harder to get through the training and to be focused. And I think that's where the maturity has come from. Like, I'm still excited. I feel like I'm still like a wide-eyed girl in some senses, but I know when to turn it on and when to turn it off.
I don't know if you've seen it, but it makes me like smile from ear to ear when I go and read just the support that you're getting and how you're really making your own path and in the world of track and field and people are taking notice. So to have that support, to know that the fans are behind you, what does that mean to you?
When I am in Charlotte, I always get recognized. And people are like, oh, I'm sorry to bother you. It's never a bother because I'm like, you watch. And that means something to me. Because people could be doing anything else with their time, with their day. And the fact that they spend even 1 minute watching me compete and watching me talk on and on after a race, and that it makes them feel something. It's special because sometimes I'm like, this is such a silly little job. Like I'm running around as fast as I can and like jumping over a barrier. And like, I spend all my time doing this. And so for people to say that the way I run or the way I talk after a race is meaningful to them, it made them feel something. I'm like, it, it's validating in a lot of ways because I feel something when I do this. I care about this so deeply. And so I'm glad that it translates. And I'm so appreciative that people watch it all.